champions of the American League Central Division.
Pointed right at the first baseman, and that's an easy play. Oh, he missed him. How in the world did that happen?
That is extreme agility by a former football player. That looked like he was heading into the secondary and evaded the free safety.
To center. Hicks going back, and now over, makes the catch of a warning drag. Aaron Hicks, 420 feet from home.
And as Ichiro makes his way to the box, it's officially time for baseball here. And we're underway here tonight, and it'll be a good start in that visiting dugout as this is into center field for a leadoff single.
That's definitely a good start when you're facing a guy like this in his home park. You've got to find a way to put some pressure on him. Don't want him to get settled out there.
Matt Carpenter will step forward now, currently third in the National League batting race to begin play. Check by Hernandez, the pitch, and Ichiro's running, reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Oh, and he throws it away.
Yeah, it looks like these guys mean business. Back-to-back singles here to start the ball game. They want to put as much pressure on this guy as they can early on.
Now here's the first pitch. This is hit on the ground, but foul. He's set, now the pitch. Goodness, 0-2 now. EK, let's take a look at our homestanding nine as they enter play here this evening. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
And you know, the little things have been a recurring theme on these telecasts for years now, but when you're in a losing streak like this, no matter how minor it is, it always seems like the little things are going the other team's way. That has certainly been the case these last few games.
On to Belt, and they turn to a double play. Yan Gomes will dig in now, and he's come through in many a situation like this, currently 4th in the National League RBI race. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. He waits, now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
And even after the double play, you can still make something out of this inning with a simple base hit here.
Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. And a swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. 1 left for Colorado. And now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. Danny Santana will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. In there, no balls and a strike. EK, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
And they got both the series and the road trip off to a good start with the win yesterday, so they'll be aiming to keep it going here.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Brock Holt will stride in now. Back in the lineup after being limited to pinch hit duties in yesterday's ball game. And that's in there for strike 1. Here it comes. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Jason Worth will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The pitch. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. More ahead from Great American Ballpark right after this. Corey Hunter will stand in for the first time with gaudy numbers here in the month as you see him there. First pitch coming. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. 1 strike now to Hunter. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Brandon Phillips will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Nick Markakis will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Oh, and he takes this one to the opposite field, high and deep to left center, and that'll get down extra bases for Markakis. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. 2 gone, and Jimmy Rollins will stand in now, hoping to get on base. As you can see, he currently sits 6th in the senior circuit in stolen bases. Here's the first offering. Fouled straight back. No score here as we play inning number 2. He's ready now. The pitch. Fouled back. Comes set. Now the pitch. Runner's on his way to third. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Hernandez readies. Another 0-2. And a bouncing ball, foul. Another 0-2 coming. And now the runner's trying for third. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot for Jimmy Rollins. 7 home runs for him on the year now as the Rockies have taken a 2-0 lead. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Santana is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Aramis Ramirez will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Here's the pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Josh Rutledge will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. This is past the mound and into center field for a base hit.
And that'll break the string of 5 straight to start the night. They finally get their first base runner here with 2 outs in the second. Good to at least get something on this guy before he really settles into a groove out there.
He's ready. Now the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Ichiro Suzuki will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the third. And he is in there. Matt Carpenter will dig in. He singled his first time around. Now here's the first pitch. And this is hit well towards the hole. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. Nick Swisher will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on the way. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And he drops it. The relay, and the underhanded throw gets him for the out. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. Yan Gomes will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the first offering. This is lined into left field, a base hit. And he's safe. Corey Hunter will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. First pitch coming. And this will be fouled away. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. From the stretch. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Belt able to pull this one in for out number 2. The tag from Conger is there. He's out at home plate. Rockies forced to settle for 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Rockies 3 and the Reds nothing. Hank Conger is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
And you know, you get stuck sometimes being that number 8 hitter, trying to work the count and trying to buy a little extra time for your pitcher. Now that's a pitch right down the middle that maybe a number 4 hitter jumps all over.
Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. The 0-2 once more. Here's a ground ball to first. And Swisher will do this himself. 3 unassisted for the out. Felix Hernandez will take his first cuts of the ball game here. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in that bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
And this is grounded foul near a former World Series hero, Billy Hatcher, in that first base coaching box. Here comes the 1-2. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And there to take this one is Hunter, and that's out number 2. Danny Santana will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Trying to jump on that first pitch changeup. That's a good pitch there to start this AB.
Fastball called for strike 2. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Brandon Phillips will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Second baseman, Brandon Phillips.
Oh, and he gets a fastball up in the zone, and he hammers it out to deep left field. And this baby is gone. A home run.
The left fielder, number 22.
A solo home run for Brandon Phillips. Home run number 9 on the year as the Rockies have taken a 4-0 lead. Now here it comes. In the air to right center. Camping under it is Worth. One gone.
Boy, these are the kind of days where even I want to grab a bat. Everybody on that offense is hitting the ball hard somewhere.
One away, and Jimmy Rollins will dig in with one in and one away. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Now the pitch. Chopper foul. Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now another 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Hernandez readies. Another 0-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw gets him, 2 down. Chris Sale will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And here's the first pitch. Now a ball hit back up the middle. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Brock Holt will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
Jason Worth will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. This pitch is popped up. Should be room for Gomes behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. So a runner at first with one out now. And here's the powerful Aramis Ramirez. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And this is fouled straight back. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. And Markakis will tuck this one in for out number 2. Brandon Belt will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside.
And sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the third out. Inning over. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch to him. Grounded fouled off to the right side. And the pitch. And he squares this one nicely, and it's lined into center field for a leadoff single. Here comes Brian Price now out of the Reds dugout on his way to the mound. And his arrival is going to mark the end of the evening now for Felix Hernandez. Carlos Torres is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. From the belt, the pitch, and Ichiro's running. Pitch swung on and missed the throw, and it won't be in time as Ichiro's able to take second with ease. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. And this is run down out there in right center as the runner tags from second. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. First offering on the way. Nick Swisher is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. He's set, now the pitch. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. So it's a two-run home run from Nick Swisher. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Torrey Hunter will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. First pitch coming. And this is fouled back and out of play. One strike now to Hunter. And that's cut on and missed by Hunter as he falls behind 0-2 now.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike three, and the side is retired. Josh Rutledge will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
So with the leadoff man on base, let's take a look at our daily feature here. This date in baseball history. Ryan Sweeney is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit. Hank Conger will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Comes set, now the pitch. Swing and a hard hit grounder down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The throw to the plate, and the runner will score from second. Adam Eaton will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And that's taken for strike one.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. And he takes strike three called on the fastball, one gone.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point, so his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Changeup called strike one. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
Brock Holt stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the 1-1. Fouled straight back. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. George Contos will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound. Brandon Phillips will lead things off for Colorado as they look to get something started in their half of the sixth.
Second baseman.
And look out as this bat shatters on impact. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
The key here as a first baseman, you've got to be able to stay focused on the baseball, which is easy for me to say. I don't have half a bat heading my way, but that's a nice job down there to take this one in.
Stepping in now, Nick Markakis. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that one is out of here, planted into the right field bleachers. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Taken the other way toward left center and fairly deep. And to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Up the middle and pick up the RBI. Well, that's about as simple as this game can be right there.
Here's Matt Carpenter. There goes the runner. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. But not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. And the runner will score from first. And he will pull into third with an RBI triple.
I tell you, I bet you that guy's thinking the same thing I am. That ball looked like it was destined to be a flyout off the bat, but it winds up making it all the way off the wall out there. By the time he's able to regroup, it's too late to prevent this from becoming an RBI triple.
And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score. Yan Gomes will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now here's the first pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
And hold that thought as this ball is through the infield for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with two away, they didn't like their chances there. Corey Hunter will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the sixth. Billy Hamilton will see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here. And this will get the run home with ease as that's lined into right center for a base hit.
Tack on another run there. They've put up 11 now in the ball game, and this offense is definitely running on all cylinders.
First pitch coming, and a double steal try here. Pitch swung on and missed the throw, and he'll be tagged out trying to steal third, and that just doesn't make much sense as the inning is over. Billy Hamilton will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Here's the first offering. Jason Worth is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Here comes a 1-2. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Aramis Ramirez will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around. Now here's the pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And now a pitch on the way. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. They can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Well, chalk another one up for that pitcher. He's used to breaking bats, and he'll give you a little stare down after doing something like that every once in a while.
Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. And a drive out to deep right center field. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. Solo home run there for Aramis Ramirez. Number 10 for him on the year. But that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Josh Rutledge will dig in. He singled and later scored his last time. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And that's going to land foul. And a step off. Pitch on the way. Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side. Now the pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Here's another 0-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. Jason Frazier will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. In to cut it off is Worth. It's a base hit.
Man, these guys have been aggressive here early in the count. And some people think, oh, you might want to take a pitch to start an at-bat. And sometimes that's great, and it works out for a lot of people. But what you should be thinking is, I got to swing at strikes, and I got to get my pitch. And if it happens to come on the first pitch, let it rip.
On to Belt, and they turn to a double play. Jimmy Rollins will stand in. He homered back in the 2nd inning of this one. Now here's the first pitch. Lined hard to center field. Sweeney will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Ryan Sweeney will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Fastball in there for a called strike. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's 1 away. Now the first pitch. First pitch swinging as here's a chance for the shortstop Rollins. And the throw to Swisher, 2 away. C.J. Cron will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. But it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job.
Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Now the 1-2. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Tony Watson will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Chris Sale will make a 4th plate appearance tonight, and why not? He's been in command. Toward the gap in right center, this is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he will make it there to start the 8th. It's a leadoff double. Ichiro Suzuki will step in looking to remain perfect. He's already 4 for 4. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as a lefty's begun to heat up down there. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Pause, now the pitch. Got him.
Well, he fails here in his bid for a 5-hit ball game, but he's had a game to remember, no doubt about it.
First pitch on the way. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. Oh, a reaching try as he knocks it down. And no play after that. So put runners at the corners now, as that'll likely be ruled an infield single. Nick Swisher will stand in. He homered back in the 5th inning of this one. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Comes set. Now the pitch. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while...
And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Danny Santana will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep...
Oh, and hold that thought as this ball is driven into the left center field gap. Should result in extra bases. And he'll round it and try for third. And he is into third base here with a leadoff triple. Brock Holt will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. He's set, now the pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And this is past a diving Phillips, a base hit. Jason Worth will stand in to keep things going. And I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
Now here comes the Rockies skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. Grant Balfour will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Jason Worth swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ballgame. Aramis Ramirez will get another shot. He homered his last time. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. He waits, now the pitch. This is a hard-hit ball back up the middle, and he's going to have his 2nd hit tonight as it's into center field for a base hit. Brandon Belt will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Has a look, now the pitch. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, curveball, then change up here on the first couple pitches. Now might be the time to see him run that fastball in on his hands. Maybe try and get this guy to pop something up.
Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. From the stretch. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2. Comes set, now the pitch. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Josh Rutledge will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. In there, and it's 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. He's ready, now the pitch. Now a hard liner toward short. But this will find the glove of Rollins at short, and the inning is over. Yan Gomes will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the 9th. Here's the first offering. Hit high and deep out to left field. And over the scoreboard, home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 16 for him on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit. Brandon Phillips will dig in. He homered back in the 4th. First pitch coming. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second. Now a look and a throw back to second. Runner's back. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 1-0 pitch. Runner breaks for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. The 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. There to take it is Belt for the first out. Caleb Thielbar will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. First pitch to him. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
And these guys just don't seem to want to let up out there. And who can blame them? That's now 13 runs they've put up here so far. And that's going to make for some pretty happy folks in that clubhouse when this one's all over.
Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Into the box now, Grant Balfour. Now here's a ball hit high and deep out to left center field. And a diving effort, but this will just tip off his glove, and that's a base hit. Markakis will take the turn and head for home. And the runner will score from first.
And this offensive explosion continues. They're now up to 14 runs in the game. EK, you can't even count that high. And I think defensively, you got to be saying right now, what do we got to do to get these guys out?
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Matt Carpenter will stand in, the 8th batter in the inning, as he'll get a shot with 2 on and 2 out. First offering on the way. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. He's ready now. The pitch. Carpenter out in front a bit here as he pulls this one foul into the seats down the right side. He's set. Now the pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Holt is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Ryan Sweeney will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long, long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now. But, hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit. Hank Conger will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. He's set, now the pitch. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind. Matt Thornton will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Yasmani Grandal is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. A chance here at least for this guy to get some work in what should be a fairly low-stress appearance.
Yeah, but it seems like these outings are where you relax a little bit too much, you give up 3 runs, and then watch your ERA climb by another point. He'll need to guard against that.
And he dives like he shot out of a cannon, but it works just as well as a foot does, and there's your first out. Now a ball lined towards center field, and he's got himself a base hit. Brock Holt will try again. 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. He waits, now the pitch. And that's lifted in the air out toward left. And Markakis will tuck this one in for out number 2. Jason Worth will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ballgame. And he didn't quite get all of it as this is lifted in the air out towards left center. And he'll make the catch to put an end to this one. And the Rockies have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award. But what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Rockies come out on top, 14-5. Good night from Cincinnati.
Western Hills Plaza.
Salvador Perez, the 2-2. Popped up. Sandoval in foul territory. Giants win.